Today I'm showing you how to use a crystal pendulum to get simple yes or no guidance from your angels. So get yours and let's begin. Okay, so in case you haven't or you're not sure of how you're getting answers yet, the first thing is and I'm holding it up here so you can see, ask your pendulum to show you yes. And whatever direction that is yes for you. Mine is front and back. Stop. Notice my hand is not moving. Sometimes I'll touch the top of my palm, my hand, just to help it stop. Show me no. My pendulum moves side to side. The bigger the no, the bigger the yes, the more it swings. Now show me I don't know. This one goes around in circles because I don't know, or there's not enough information or energy yet to get a clear answer. Okay. And let's see if we can actually and this is Victoria, this is mine. Apparently it's mine, right? Okay. So let's see. Victoria, show me, need more information. For me, this is diagonal. Don't know if you can, yeah, it's diagonal. Okay. So it's really important to be specific and ask one question at a time. A pendulum cannot accurately give you feedback, energetic feedback, if you have a question like, is it better for me to do A or B? Okay. So, Victoria, are you willing to help us so that I can share how to work with crystal pendulums like you? Okay, this is a yes, front and back. All right, so I'm trying to think of, I've got my notes here because I knew once we get started. Okay, am I doing the right thing for my path, my relationship, career, business, spiritual growth? Okay, so am I making now Bethany is my phone. So Victoria, am I making the right decision for the Tucson Gem and Mineral shows? The bigger the yes, the bigger the no, the more it swings. Okay. Is it best for me to stay 6 nights in Tucson for the upcoming 2026 shows? The answer is no. Okay. The right number of nights for me to stay in Tucson for the shows is 6. Okay, I ask the same question different ways to be sure I'm asking it specifically to get the correct answer, not the one that I want. Would I love to stay 6 nights in Tucson at the gem and mineral shows? Yes. Apparently, okay, the right and best number of nights for me to stay at the Tucson Gem and Mineral shows for the 2026 season is 4. Okay, I'm going to ask one more question about how many nights. This is an example of how many nights to stay, and we'll see what she says. Victoria, it's absolutely better for me to stay only 3 nights at the Tucson Gem and Mineral shows for the 2026 season. No, that's a big no. All right, so that's an idea. Okay, so let's see what other asked the same question in different ways. So we asked for 6 nights. Yes, no. We asked for 4 nights, and then I asked about 3 nights. So here's one more. It is absolutely the right decision to stay home and from the Tucson Gem and Mineral shows for the 2026 season. See, I almost did what I suggested y'all don't do. I almost asked, it's best for me to stay home and not go to the 2026 Tucson Gem and Mineral shows. That can be kind of the same question, but you have A and B, like stay home and not go. That's a two-part question. Okay. My next virtual shopping event at my Angel Lady Crystals warehouse is completely booked. Now that's a big yes. And you get to ask questions to help confirm. It's not about getting the answer you want. It's about getting the right answer so that you can make the next best choice for you. Victoria, this 30-day Crystal and Angel video series has been very easy for me to do. Recording the videos has been the most difficult part. Okay, so here, that is a general question. And the other one was kind of general. So let's make it a little more specific, dealing with or referring to this amazing video series, because this is day 15. It has been a little bit of a challenge to record these videos because of my energy levels. When my energy is in the right vibration, it is easy for me to record these videos. Okay. Down below, if you have any questions about how to word a question, or if you're asking too much in a question or want some help with more specifics to ask it, pop those down in the comments. I will come around and I will help you with that because it is important. When I first started this, and if it's like a big thing that I really want to get accurate information that serves me and the thing that I'm going to do or wanting to do, then I write it out. I write out on a piece of paper. And a lot of times, the questions are long. So they don't have to be 2 or 3 words, but like a paragraph sentence is a bit, it gets wordy, and we tend to add more into it than we need. So it's really about keeping things simple. And I just had one more question pop in so we can kind of, this is a project that I started in 2020, right before lockdown. And when I started to really get into the crystals, the minerals and the stones and the energies even more than I had been, I wanted to create more of a personal connection with the different ones. And so I started a notebook, and it was just for my personal use, just to, what do I observe about this, the color, the energy, how does it feel, la, 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 those kinds of things. Well, within about a week or so, I started channeling messages from the different minerals and stones and the crystals that I was working with on a day, on any particular day. And it it has evolved. I finally finished the first 52. There's, a whole story about that for another time. And I was going to publish that book this year, this fall, which would be 2025. And it got to be like I was stuffing it. So I got the intuitive guidance to just put that project on the back burner just for now. And so the question pertains to that book. That's why the little story. I should have pushed through to finish the Crystal Messages book and publish it. Okay, see, I did the same thing I just asked, suggested y'all don't do. I asked 2 questions. It was the right decision to set the Channeled Crystal Messages book aside for now. 1 question. Oh gosh. All right, there you have it. So I hope you are enjoying this series. If you are, please share this with at least one of your friends and stick around because we'll be back again tomorrow. Have an amazing day, beautiful soul.